The Missouri Department of Wildlife has designated 9 streams as blue ribbon trout areas. These streams contain naturally reproducing or wild trout, which gives these streams their designation as blue ribbon streams. MDC along with Trout Unlimited have created the Blue Ribbon Trout Slam, which acknowledges anglers who are able to catch a trout out of each one of these streams. After hearing about this challenge and doing some research on these different streams, I became intrigued with the opportunity of testing my skills and exploring some new water. So after months of research and mapping out a plan, I decided to go on a 3-day road trip and target the smaller creeks within the slam. My plan was to try and complete 4 creeks and a 5th creek if possible. Alright, it's Saturday. This is my third and final day on this little road trip, but I'm here on my fourth creek over the last few days. My plan was to try to catch a wild trout out of at least 4 of these creeks. I've got 3 of them, I need 1 more. But yeah, it's Saturday, I've got a full day, so we'll see. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself here. That's what I did on the very first creek, and it took me almost a full day to catch a trout out of there. So I'm gonna stay humble, and but it'd be great if I could spend a couple hours here and fish and catch some trout, and then have a chance to hit up another stream. That'd be cool. But beautiful morning, a little overcast, no wind. I love days like these, so perfect, in my opinion, just a perfect day to be out on a creek like this. I'm gonna go give it a shot and see what we can get into. There he is. Oh, he went and looked at it. Oh! I saw him. He looked at it. He didn't take it. Well, I know they're in here. Come on. Down there, baby. Down there. Yes. Woo. Yeah. That's the biggest trout I've caught over here for the last 3 days. Yes. Woo. I saw him on the bottom playing around. Look at that. That is by far the biggest trout. Look at that fish. Beautiful. This is so much fun. This river, same as the first one, I was like, man, I fished for a couple hours and hadn't really seen many fish, and then I saw that fish flash at the bottom, that deep hole. It was probably a good 4.5, 5 foot deep, and just kept with it, changed flies, and saw him flash again, and I saw my indicator, and then there he was. So A lot of fun. A lot of fun. So my goal was 4 streams. I didn't know what to expect on this trip, but I found that right behind stumps or where there's, you know, normal places trout hide, but these are like really tucked up in there, and so whenever you have some big gravel drop-offs, or whenever you see a big gravel drop-off or stumps or log jams, they're kind of just holding up, not wanting to fight the current, but looking for all that food that's drifting down there. But so that's kind of what I've been doing. Hardest part's not getting hung up. But I've got my 6 weight because my 5 weight broke yesterday, so kind of just been high sticking a lot. But a lot of fun. I'm gonna head back and make a game plan and see what river I want to hit up next. All right, well, I'm down here at Crane Creek. I'm hiking downstream. I'm gonna work my way up the creek. This creek supposedly has a very unique fish in it called the McLeod rainbow trout. I don't really know what to expect, just know what I've heard. Heard it can be pretty challenging, but it's kind of a bonus stream on my road trip. Is on the way back to my house, so I'm gonna hike down here and work my way back to the truck. But we're gonna go give it a shot. Yes. Stream number 5. Yes. This is a beautiful creek. I absolutely love this creek. Man, it's nice out here. It's calm, still. You could not ask for a better day to be on a creek. I mean, awesome. I'm gonna go try to catch a few more. Oh, jumper. Yes. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Look at the red on that. I'm just drifting it right off these ledges, especially underneath these big tree roots. There's a big drop off right there. They're just stacked up underneath that tree root, but here's here. We're just hitting that. As long as I get a good drift, get it right off that drop off into that deep pool. They're just stacked up in there, but super beautiful fish. But I'm gonna go ahead and work my way up the creek here. Well, I just got out the water, had a wonderful evening, caught 6 or 7 trout, just worked my way, just hiked maybe 3/4 of a mile down, and then just fished my way up back to my truck. But I could have fished, I could have fished this creek all day. Just a great creek, and some beautiful fish. You can see the fish, the water is gin clear, tons of bugs. This is a creek that I definitely want to come back to. I can see why so many people love this creek, but just what a wonderful last few days have been up here in Missouri. It's been a great road trip, great way to end it here at Crane. So 5 streams, 3 days. A lot of ups and downs the last few days as far as fishing for these wild trout. One minute I think I got them figured out, and the next minute, you know, I'm like, am I even gonna find or catch one of these things? So just a super fun 3 days, and I can't wait to get back up here. And I've got 4 more streams to complete the slam, but anyways, I'm gonna hit the road.